we really tried to focus on sales to small retailers in New York. And with everyone sheltering in place and eating at home and not eating out at restaurants, we actually found that small independent retailers and butchers in particular, these little kind of boutique butcher shops, were just doing a lot of business. Also because in the very early days of the pandemic, meat was scarce, and it was hard to find some of these staples in the grocery store. So those sales really kicked in. And then largely the thing that really, stepped in and saved the day was our mail order and our e-commerce, which had been a real drop in the bucket before the pandemic. So we had a website, it worked, but we never really invested too much in it. And we just had a few orders every week. But again, with everyone kind of being stuck at home and wanting to find, sources of food, all of a sudden our online sales just, kicked into overdrive, which was a really pleasant surprise. So we decided to kind of invest in that and focus our energies on those two things. And then the other thing that happened, which again, we didn't really have any history doing at all, was doing kind of shipments for companies that were doing virtual events. So we were lucky enough to get hooked up with just a couple of these groups that were helping to coordinate those shipments. And so we were able to ship cheese all across the country for people who were having virtual gatherings, which was a real lifesaver. And as part of the Victory Cheese movement, we also launched a Victory Cheese box. But we settled on one last fall that we really love. That is a box of 3 of our cheeses, 3 boxes of Effie's oat cakes, and then there are 3 additional accompaniments that go with those. And 10% of the sales go to Feeding America, which is one of the nation's largest food banks. So it's been great to feel like, we can give back a little bit. And I think customers have really responded to it as well, because it's a nice gift to give somebody. It's delicious. And then to know that part of the proceeds are going to a good cause is awesome.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and best wishes for continued success.
Thanks, Babs.